feel like Sniff, my dog, if anyone doesn't know. I'm gonna put up a photo here. He's got like a really long neck sweater that he wears in the winter time when it's really cold outside, and I do feel like him. It's a turtle-like moment today, and we'll just vibe with it. It's fine. It's fine. You know what, my original plan today was to actually do a bit of makeup. But my skin is so dry at the moment and like sensitive because of this gel I'm using for my skin, and my face is just really sensitive at the moment. My face, my skin, the skin on my face. Maybe a bit long ponytail for once. That'll do. That will indeed do. Welcome back, or welcome if you're new. I figured I would do a fun day in my life, an ideal day in my life, I will say, because what I do today is probably not what I do every single day. I would love to be a productive person every day, and although I wish that was true, it's definitely not true. And so just like when you post things on Instagram, you can post whatever you like, and the behind the scenes are definitely not like what you see. So just a forewarning, whatever I do today is definitely not my normal everyday. I have ups and downs, which everyone else will have. Background info, if you didn't know, I'm doing an internship. I'm not too sure if I can tell you what I'm doing. I'm sure I can in the future sometime, but I'm basically doing annotation work. I have a couple of things to do today because we've got a meeting planned tomorrow, and so I've got a couple of things to go over today to plan for the meeting and kind of get my questions ready. And then other than that, I have a couple of letters that I need to go to the post office to send. I also have a final letter that I need to write to Mel. If you're watching, Mel, a letter's on the way to you. I think that's like my main priorities today. It's actually quite sunny today, which is exciting because it's normally raining. I might go on a walk later because I do need to post the letters. I don't actually know where I can post them because I haven't lived here for like 2 weeks now, or not even 2 weeks yet. Might go on a walk as well, see if I can walk past a cute coffee shop. There's so many coffee shops around, so I want to try a new one. That'll be fun. Listen to music, go on a hot girl walk, as you do. It's already 10:30. I low-key wasted a bit of my morning, but then I was like, you know what, I'll have a chill morning, which is fine. I'll also update you guys on what I'm currently reading later on today, because I feel like that's what people want to know. Maybe not, but it's what I would want to know. I'm gonna get on with my to-do list and see how I get on, and then we'll see what I get up to for the rest of the day. I'm not in focus. It's 11:30 and I'm hungry, so I'm gonna have some leftover mac and cheese, which Hannah made the other day for dinner. But yeah, I've gone over quite a lot of my files, which I'm honestly quite happy about. The more I can do today, the better. I'm also going to do a bit tomorrow before the meeting, so that I might be able to go over all the files. But honestly, I don't think we're going to have time to go over everything anyway tomorrow, so I think it would be fine if I had gone over all the files before the meeting tomorrow. But time will tell. But yeah, I'm going to have lunch, maybe a cup of tea, and then have a break from working, and then get back to working. And then I think I'll head out in a bit as well after that, to get some fresh air before it potentially starts raining, because honestly life in Scotland is unpredictable and it can start raining at any moment. You never know. I just got this sweater, and first of all, I'm not sure about it. I didn't try it on in the shop when I bought it, which I definitely should have. But I was like, you know, can't be bothered. I'm gonna buy this jumper and hope for the best. Now, it's grown on me today. I actually quite like it. The problem being with today, my plan was to wear a different jacket with it because it's cold outside. It's November in Scotland, it's cold. It's high neck, fab. But basically, because it's so long, like, my jumpers are never this long. It's abnormally long, in my opinion. Anyway, I'm not gonna rant about this for too long, but the jacket I intended to wear with it only reaches my waist. The jumper goes past my waist. So I was like, That's not a good combo. What we ended up going with is, wait for it, there you go. Can you see it? I ended up having to wear blue jeans. I'm not actually sure if I'm digging this blue jeans and green jumper combo, but I'm not going to be out for long anyway, and I'm not trying to be fashionable, so it's fine. This is what we're dealing with. My hair is a bit of a state. I probably should wear a scarf. Do I have scarves that fit this fit? No. And so I'm just gonna have to go out like this and deal with the consequences. To be fair, the post office is literally just up the street, so I'm not gonna be outside for long. Anyway, I'm gonna go post my lectures now, and then I'll be back later for some more fun work things. Also, please rate my fit. Is this absolutely horrible? Should I never wear this again? Or is it okay? Please let me know, because, you know. Currently 6:10 in the evening. It's very dark outside because it gets dark around 4 p.m. here, but I promise you guys a reading update. So right now I'm reading a book that you might have seen on TikTok. Honestly, haven't seen it many other places. Even getting a hold of the book was quite difficult because I think it's self-published. As it's getting more popularity, I'm assuming it's going to be easier to get a hold of in a bookstore near you, I assume. But the book is Stacey Hates by Jessa Hastings. I absolutely despise the cover. Okay, that's a bit strongly put maybe. I like the daisies on the cover. The rest, not my vibe. When I first saw Magnolia Parks online, I was like, I can vibe with this cover. But I saw it from a distance. Up close, terrible. Basically, what they've done with the covers is that they've just incorporated a lot of different things that come up in the story, kind of like Easter eggs, but on the cover, if that makes sense. So like Italian flag, there's some Converse, some tigers, a washing machine. Who puts a washing machine on the cover of a book? If you can tell, I'm not a big fan of the cover, but don't judge a book by its cover, as we all know. Now, I, as other people probably have done previously, would sell this book series as Gossip Girl set in London without Gossip Girl. It's got the essence of Gossip Girl because it's kind of got rich kids, love interests, lots of crosses and everything between the friend group and the people in the friend group and the love interest in the friend group. The only thing you don't have is Gossip Girl, but in this case, I guess the media is Gossip Girl. I don't know. That's like the best way I can sell it to you. I will say the first book I gave 3.5 stars, I think. Why I continue with the series, I can't tell you. The first book is about Magnolia Parks, who is the daughter of two rich people. She's quite well known. She's like in her early 20s, and she has had this thing with a Valentine brother. His nickname is BJ, which in itself a bit of an ick for me. Why in the world would you name a main character that? It's not funny. I can see the joke, but the joke didn't hit. The first book is basically about Magnolia and BJ. I'll be honest, Magnolia Parks and BJ remind me of Blair Waldorf and Chuck Bass, like their relationship. There's a lot of drawn similarities between those characters and those storylines. I didn't really like the trope in the book. Like, I can understand why the characters were drawn to each other, but honestly, they're kind of annoying. Magnolia Parks to me is a really annoying character. I personally cannot think of any person who would read that book and find Magnolia funny. She's just a really manipulative character. Like, the things that happen to her, she don't deserve them. No one would deserve what happened to her. It's quite obvious what happened. Like, I think you get to know what happened quite early in the story. I'm not saying she deserved it, because no one deserves that. But she's just an overall really annoying character who I didn't like at all. But in Daisy Hates, you meet Daisy, and then you've got Christian, who is in like the main friend group in the first book, as well as Julian, who you also meet in the first book, who's Daisy's older brother. Honestly, I'm enjoying this book a lot more. Daisy's a lot more likable than Magnolia, so there's that. I like Christian a lot more than BJ, because he was a really annoying character. Christian he's a bit stupid at times, but it makes sense why he's stupid. That is what I'm currently reading. There is a third book as well in the series, who I think is about Magnolia and BJ again. I do have the book, but I can't really be bothered to read it. I'll see how I feel at the end of this. I do think the author is still writing books. If everything isn't resolved that they did in this book about the different characters, then I'm assuming the fourth book might be about Daisy and Christian again. If not other characters. All the characters have love interests of some sort. So there's definitely potential for other books. If I will continue with the rest of the series, kind of depends if I enjoy this. Because if I don't enjoy this more than the first book, which I have so far to be fair, I'm definitely not continuing with the series. And other than that, I think I'm gonna wrap up the video here. It's quite late. I say quite late, it's 6:20, but I'm literally just gonna read and have a cup of tea. Hannah's gonna come home 9:30ish, and then I'm gonna head to bed and read some more probably. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let me know what else you want to see. I've got a lot of time on my hands coming up, so hopefully I'll be able to make more videos for you in the future. And yeah, until next time, happy reading.